Hey everyone, it's me, Ariel. Um, I'm making this video to just give my thoughts on everything that has happened within the past few days. I've been waiting, kind of biding my time to make this video. Um, this is a very difficult and complicated topic to discuss, I think. But unless you don't know, someone very near and dear to us in the gaming and YouTube community has recently passed away uh, via suicide. Um, Desmond, Daniel Desmond Mofa, also known as Etika. Um, Now, I never personally met Etika face to face, but we were friends. He was my friend. Through interactions I had with him online and texting, even though we didn't talk a lot, we didn't talk often, because I knew that often he was usually a busy person traveling from conventions and places to place, and conventions were never really my thing. And, I actually did want to meet him face to face this year. Actually, I was planning, summer, I was planning to go, but I never got the money together, as I struggled to even pay my own rent. But Desmond, dear Desmond, he was such a sweet individual, very kind and caring and uplifting. Even when in the conversations that I had with him, now I had been following him. I don't remember. I want to say it's 2010. Since 2010, I've been a longtime fan and follower of Etika. Um, a longtime supporter, and and I'm sorry. And I think the one of the most important lessons that we all can take from this is that memeing, joking, whether it's edgy or not, we as a society, especially in this era of social media and everything, we as a society need to learn to not undermine things so easily, not just put it under the rug, under the guise of a joke or being edgy or baiting or whatever you would call it. We need to learn to value things more and respect things more, respect people's feelings, to value them as individuals, as people, as human beings who have feelings and go through struggles and trials. With whether you have 5 million subscribers or like me, you only have like a couple tens, like 50 or 100 subscribers. Um, Not to get too caught up in um, faking a persona to impress people. Like being true to yourself, I think, is the most important thing, right? And also, just being kind to people in general. It's really not that hard to be a nice person, and I know a lot of people say this too. Uh, Gosh. Um, like, okay. just let me just say something. I remember way back a long time ago when Etika had made his very first Discord group. I was a part of that Discord group. Um, this was back when the donations were only $1, guys. Back when there were only $1, $5 donations. So I'm that old. Yeah, I've been there since those days. When he just started that whole system anyway. When I was there when he first started the sponsor system and everything. But anyway, back then there was a Discord group and I was a part of that. And I was excited and it started out great. It started out fun, but um there were a few toxic people in that group and they were being toxic to me at one point. And so much to the point where it was almost I don't want to say like that situation, but I can relate in a little bit where people gang up and meme on one person, but it's under the guise of, oh, we're just joking, oh, we're just kidding, we're just being edgy, but it's really in clear as day, it's really vile, disgusting online behavior that should not be acceptable, should not be socially acceptable, and it's very disrespectful. So, and I can understand how all of that, imagine that times like however many subscribers you have, if you have 100,000 or whatever subscribers, times a bit million where people are just vilely joking and undermining your feelings. And I could understand that's probably something that was going on in Desmond's life. And just it drives a person to a point of what we've seen. So, and at that point, I had to leave the Discord group. I had to, at that point, it's to this day, I no longer do Discord. Like, if you know me, like, personally, I don't do Discord because I know how toxic and vile and evil people can be on the internet, disguising like, oh, we're just joking, or oh, it's just clickbait or debated, or no. There's a point of time where these jokes, these memes, they have to stop. Learn to respect people. Learn to see from their side, see from their perspective. Live a day in their shoes. Okay? Common courtesy, compassion, and empathy is such a thing that is lost today. And it's really sad, but it's something that we need to get back to. Because we all should have seen the signs. We all should have seen the signs. And unfortunately, I was one of the people that was blocked by Desmond on social media because I was trying to help, because I do actually care. And that's the thing too, because I'm grateful for those who were actually there with him to help him, to try to get him help in the hospitals. I'm very grateful for those people who were actually there with him. And I feel like if I was in the same position, I would have been there too. I would have done that too, to try to get my friend some sort of help. But I'm not. I'm nowhere near New York right now. I'm in like the middle of America. Um, so I'm far away, and all I have is the dude's phone number and social media, and to be blocked by that and try to call him, never picks up his call, never answers his texts. When he was having that first or second breakdown, I felt helpless. There's literally nothing I can do but pray and hope that his other friends near him would do something. But I just remember that Etika, and I may have posted this on Twitter or whatever, but when we talked, I genuinely did make him happy. And I feel like it was weird because I hardly said anything. I would say like one word, like good morning and smiley face, and he had said that I had genuinely made him emotionally happy, and it makes me think, like, if he hadn't blocked me, if he had answered my phone calls and texts, would things be different? But I'm not blaming myself, because there's a lot of factors that goes into this. And I think the bottom line is we just need to be nicer as a society. We need to respect people's feelings. People's feelings are valid. No, they're not just clowns. No, they're not just woke. Like, I thought woke was dead in like 2005. Come on, people. Get real. Let's get real here. Um and I'm not, everyone deals with grief differently. Everyone mourns differently. I'm not the type, well, at one point I was, feeling anger, but right now I've taken some time to just reflect and regress, and I'm not angry anymore. I mean, yes, there's a righteous anger to those who were a part of that, but I'm not angry. I'm just really sad, not just sad with the situation, but sad knowing how it could have been prevented, how all of this could have been prevented. But I'm rambling, and forgive me, but this is just Desmond. Desmond, just know that at one point of time, I did really, really strongly care for you, and not in a romantic way, but like familial friendship way. Like, I remember one stream, he said he had a flight in the morning. He was like getting drunk or whatever, and I had called him. I was like, you need to pack, you need to stop drinking, go get some sleep, because he would stay up so late and drinking, and then after that, I think he accidentally doxed my number, but I don't mind. It's cool. I can handle it. But and then everyone was like texting me like, "Mom, is that you?" It was hilarious. But I genuinely did care for the guy. Like he might have done crazy streams, getting drunk and doing stupid stuff like eating lotion or whatever else. But I genuinely did care for him, and I still do. And that's the thing, his family, like, you have to imagine what his family is going through right now. So, in this process, be sensitive to that. People who are pressuring his family, asking them questions, y'all need to stop. Chill. It's none of your business. Send love their way. Send support to his family. Send prayers to his family right now, because I can only imagine. I can't even imagine what his mom's going through right now. I can't even imagine. His little brother. His little brother is out there, Give them some privacy, please. And pray peace for them, because they're really going through it right now. They're really going through it right now. More than any of us. So, have some compassion, please. Have some empathy, some common courtesy, and leave them alone. Leave Christine alone. Leave Fiona, Sun, Pokemon, all of them. Everyone just needs their time to reflect on this and just mourn. He was a friend to all of us. Whether he was a distant friend like me, he was kind of distant because I wasn't actually physically there in New York. I never actually physically met him, nor did I have the funds to go meet him in places. But, or even if you're a really close friend, if you guys hung out all the time or whatever. Friend, girlfriend, ex-girlfriend. Just like, dear Desmond, I wish we could have talked more. I wish I could have met you. I wish we could have played more games. I remember that time I played him on a live stream in Smash, and I was playing as Charizard in Smash 4, and I had like all the items on and the stage hazards on. Ooh, that was funny. That was really funny, and I ended up winning because of the stage hazards. But that was my way of playing Smash. I just like playing for fun, not competitively. But that was a fun time. I remember having with him on the stream. You know, we're all really gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him a lot. And it doesn't even feel real still to me. It doesn't. And I don't mean to sound like a Debbie Downer right now, but everyone, saying he's in a better place. I don't think so. And I'm only saying that because I'm a very spiritual person and I know certain spiritual truths, and sadly this truth is not a good one. But regardless of where he's at right now, I'll still remember him the way he was on earth, the way he lived. He loved life, he loved parties, and he loved traveling and meeting new people. He's very kind, encouraging, and just energetic and full of life, man. Full of life, full of promise. And we loved his hype. When every Smash announcement was so hype because of him. And I don't think there will ever be another replacement. There can never be another replacement for that ultimate hype man that Desmond was. So this is already getting too much of a long video. I won't take up too much time, but I'll miss you, Desmond. I wish we could have talked more and laughed more, but I'm proud and glad to know that at least when we did talk, that I made you happy, that I made you smile. Even when you're tired on a plane about to travel somewhere, I'm glad that I made you smile, and I'm glad that you. Hmm. 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 Um, I'm sad that I'll never get to play Pokemon Gen 8 with you, whether it's a good game or bad game. I'm sad that you'll never get to experience Animal Crossing and the Switch with me, or Sun, or anyone else. But everyone, just let's just be nicer. Let's stop memeing so hard. Let's show compassion and common courtesy and respect and dignity with each other. Let's understand each other's feelings and not ever undermine them. I'm out. See you.